Oh, hello. I'm going to finish this game today, and that is a promise. All I've got to do is volcanic crater. I've got to do Snowy Mountain, which is my favourite area. I've got to do Spider Cave. I've got to backtrack a bit, so not too bad. And then I've got to do Gall and Myers Citadel. Once I've pressed some buttons, we're ready to go. Amazing. Righty-ho then. Whew. Shall we do? I think we shall do. I have to forewarn you, I have had quite the amount of whiskey today. So I might seem a little bit out of sorts, but not too bad. I've only had a little bit of whiskey, you know? Just a sip. Sipping a bit, you know how it goes. I'm sweating. Oh, I can hear the... So, you know, I got the whiskey sweats on. Hey, look, it's Mario and Luigi. Only 90 orbs? Thank you. My hair is fucking amazing. I know. Thank you.
Alright already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
I'm good. Thanks. All is well. What you gotta do is you gotta just be fucking amazing. Just in general. And if you're generally just amazing, then there you go. It just happens naturally. You just acquire. We can do it again. We can do it again. Do it again.
Alright already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
And I should be able to do it again. Should. How many have I got actually? Yeah, I can do it again if it's 90. Yep. The fuck, dude? Well, maybe one day. Maybe one day. You'll get there. With practice and more of the practice, you'll get there. It just happens, you know? One day you'll wake up and boom! You're just amazing. You have to earn it.
I've reactivated the gondola. It can take you to Snowy Mountain. Use it whenever you want.
I will, but not right now. Do I do the risky? Nah. No risky. Finale already? Nah, that's right. I'm just too good at this game, what can I say? I'm a big pro at Jak And Daxter. Okay, maybe not. Try that one again, yeah? I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't say words or even think words. Oh, I should just not... I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't say... I'm still pro. I'm still pro. I'm still pro. Pros make mistakes. Admittedly, probably not ones as big as that, but you know, pros make errors. It happens. I love this bit. You just stand here. You don't do anything. You can make a cup of tea. Maybe, I don't know. It don't take that long, but you could still not really. In fact, should I try it? Should I try it? Should I try and be risky? Thing is, you can clip through that. So that's... Oh. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do I need to be over here? I forget. I don't think so. Yeah, this is considered lava tub. So I don't need to be there. Come on. Chop chop. Wish there was a way to speed this up, because sometimes it just... Oh, it takes 1,007 years. Which is fine if I've got to collect stuff, but I don't have to collect anything. And my earphone's about to fly out my ear. You ready? You ready? I'll sit still. There we go. Oh dear. Fucking piece of shit. Also, even though I've turned off the controller's like volume, you know, on the speakers, I've turned off the noise, but I played some thingamajig Ground Zeroes not long ago, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, and it freaking talked to me through the speakers, and that kind of scared me, because I definitely have it turned off. So I'm thinking there's a ghost in my PS4 controller. Not that I mind, I'm just saying. There is certainly some sort of ghoul. A PlayStation ghost. It was weird because it's muted, as I do with everything. I don't really like... you know, it's alright that it talks through a controller, that's an interesting feature. But I prefer to have it off. In fact, isn't... Hang on. I'm not sure if this would be quicker. Actually, I don't think you can reach it from here. I'm not sure if you can reach it from my current position. Ooh. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, good. I was going to say, will it set me back to the beginning of Spider Caves or the beginning of the area? Beginning of the area is kind of where I want to be. Well, not specifically the beginning, but you know what I mean, close enough. So I can get all this crap. Because I know that from the very start of the area, you can jump to Spider Caves. It's quite tricky to do, but you can do it. How much? I think he's 120, isn't he? So I'm going to have to do probably Spider Caves before I do him. In fact, I can't do Spider Caves until I've done... something else. What is it when you activate the yellow eco? It's not Spider Caves, because you need it for Spider Caves. Is it Snowy Mountain? It's going to have to be, because there's nowhere else I can do it from. Ah, bums. Ah, well. I'll do it their way then. Can I get through? What's going on? That was weird. I was like rubbing up against a little lip. Christ. I've got to find... Oh, I know where that one is. There we go. Power cell. Yeah. I knew it. And also there is a how many is left? Just the one. I know where it is then. So that's volcanic crater done, and now I can do Snowy Mountain, which is my favourite area in the whole game. Well, I say in the whole game. I do love the Snowy Mountain. I also really love Sandover Village. What am I doing? Am I smoking some funny shit? I love Sandover Village. That's one of the best places as well. But Snowy Mountain, I mean, come on, obviously. You get the bells going. It's great. It's got good music. It's got good visuals. A lot of people don't like snowy areas in games, and I don't know why. Because, well, actually, I can see why. Because there's ice physics, and some people don't like that. I love it because it's an extra element of challenge. But Snowy Mountain, mate, I'll tell you, Snowy Mountain. Fucking love it. The Last of Us on grounded mode. Very hard. Very hard indeed. You barely get any. You barely get any ammo, so most fights have to be done either with precise shots, so you don't really waste anything. Oh, it's a shame that it's dark. I wanted it to be fully bright. It'll brighten up as the game goes on. Hopefully. So yeah, you get alright then, pal. Enjoy your Zeds. What time is it where you are? Like 3 o'clock in the morning or something? Jesus Christ. You night owl. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Oh, no. Almost did it. There we go. Managed it. Thought so. Night, you fuck. I need to catch up on those, oh shit. Those freaking thingy videos you made. Ugh. The crash ones you made. At some point, anyway. Maybe later on tonight when I'm doing some farming in some games. Anyway, back to the point of The Last of Us. What? The Last of Us is hard. It's hard. Well, on thingy mode anyway. On grounded mode, it is so tricksy. So tricksy. Oh shit. Because you gotta do some like proper mad stuff. Like instead of taking on all the enemies, you kind of have to sort of dance around them a bit and take it all sneak. Which I don't mind. I'm perfectly fine with that. There we go. I'm perfectly fine with taking everything stealthy, but you have to take it so stealthy that you barely even move your left stick. It's like so delicate. Because if you move it too much, the clickers, they've got you. Admittedly though, because I've got to play it on grounded mode plus, I should know where a lot of the enemies are. And I've played the game through like 5 times. So I should know where things are. In theory. Don't knock me off. Thank you. Or you can kill me. My spin just ended. You donkey. Can't believe it. That was really close. Ah, you fucker. I'm getting really unlucky with my timing. My timing is always perfect, don't you think? I know it is. Actually, that's... I think there's a glitch you can perform. Oh, speaking of glitch, I do know of one glitch And I'm going to go and perform it right now. Because I feel it's quite important to pull off. You see these little crates here? If you want, I don't know if it'll break the game. It probably won't. Ugh. Probably won't. Actually, I've got to make sure I'm in the right spot for this. It probably won't break the game. Fingers crossed, anyway. Ooh, almost made it. That's not making it, is it? No, don't roll. Just crouch. There we go. Wunderbar. I think you can do that with a regular double jump, but I prefer bacon, which is a reference nobody's going to get, and I kind of like that. What about bacon? I prefer me. Bloody Chuckle Brothers. Absolute legends. I loved the Chuckle Brothers. Can't believe it. Right then, let's see if I can pull off the glitch. It's quite tricky, so let's see. Alright, flop flop. It's very awkward because the camera likes to screw you over. Because you're meant to just get your little legs on there. And then you're sort of meant to clip out of bounds. Oh. Really? Amazing. Did you get a picture with him? Fucking Paul, mate. This clip is so hard to do. I'm sure it's possible in the PS2 version, right? Oh, almost had it there. Oh no, the camera. You've been on his yacht. I should have got a picture with him and got him to sign something. I was almost in then. Fresh air, sea breezes, sea air, fresh breezes. I love it. Oh, come on. You see, you know when you're getting it because the camera likes to screw you over. When the camera starts dicking you up, that's when you know you're starting to get the glitch almost ready. You know, if I knew the exact jumpy spot, I could probably do it in one go, but you kind of just have to make him ride the wall a bit. Oh, I almost had it there. Ah, fuck. So close. I think what you've got to do is hit the little lip. So you do like a slide. And then you can clip through. Oh, almost had that. Do a little bounce. Come on. One thing that you can do that's unfortunate is actually clip out of bounds and die. So that's good. No, don't do that. Oh, you prick. I hate when the camera does that. Because you feel like you're almost there, you know what I mean? You've almost made the glitch potentially. Have I made it? I had, but the camera screwed me up. Absolute ween. I'll do it again. I gotta do it. I gotta have that glitch. Even just for a little bit, I gotta have it. I'm sure he gets asked all the time for, you know, photos and all that stuff. Oh no, flop flop, come on. There we go. I know on the original PS2 version of the game, if you do this glitch and you go down to volcanic crater, you can actually freeze the game. Oh, almost made it. So that kind of makes me wonder whether or not. Oh, that was really strange. You shouldn't have fluttered then, should you? You went into like a little leap. Oh, come on. I just want to do it, and then I can carry on. You know what I mean? Just want to do the one thing. I just love how the camera loves to screw you. You don't need the camera to be how it do, you know? It just needs to stay still, stay behind me, not do anything, you know what I mean? Just sit. Oh, fuck. Sit as you are, and that's it. But of course that's not going to happen, is it? I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to do it. I know I'm not. The game's not going to allow me. But yeah, on the original PS2 version, you could crash the entire game, which means you'd have to press the reset button, or eject the disc and unplug the game. Unplug the console, depending on how you want to handle the situation. I hate camera, please stop being such a fucko. Oh, fuck. You know, I'll give it 10 more seconds. If I don't do it in 10 more seconds, I'm using flop for the... Well. And there we go. The glitch has been performed. Which... it might seem a bit silly to use Flut out of bounds, because, I mean, why would you want to use Flut out of bounds? What does she do? I'll tell you what she does, mate. I'll tell you what she does. If you want her to, she can do this. So, it might seem a bit silly to out of bounds Flut, but you can bypass... I reckon you can do that as well. You can actually bypass a few things. So instead of opening up the... Oh! Well, there we go. That's all I actually needed it for. Luckily. Because I spawned in dead there. That's nice. Yeah, you only need it for those things. Unless I've missed a box. Which it doesn't seem like I have. Even though I'm going to open up the thing anyway, but that's fine. That's fine. Actually, where's the red thing? I need the red. Here we go. Otherwise, what you'd have to do is go underground and then come back up, which admittedly isn't a problem, but it's just something interesting, you know? An interesting part of the game. Oh. I'm going to ride Flut. The proper way. No silly business. All legit. Let's do this. Only trouble is, I need to make sure I get all the thingamajiggies, all the precursor orbs, which do look a lot like eggs, don't they? I do like the fact that you can actually find precursor orbs, or at least a precursor orb, in Uncharted, which I thought was very funny. Strange relic, and of course in Uncharted 4 you can find the Wumpa fruit, which is that's obvious. I mean, come on, that was obvious, that one. But that kind of begs the question then. Strange relic. If there's a precursor orb, I've done it again. I should wait. I've got enough time. It's that ticking that kind of puts me off. Makes me think like I've not got enough time to do anything. It's when it starts double time ticking, that's when I've got to worry. It makes you think though. Uncharted and Jak and Daxter, do they share the same universe? I mean, surely. If the relic is in the thing, then it must be. It can't just be a game reference. No. That's not how it works. It has to be a shared universe. Like The Last of Us and Uncharted and Jak and Daxter. Shared universe. It must be. Because there's like Uncharted toys and board games, and there's Jak and Daxter toys and board games. And don't tell me. The Left Behind DLC, you get to play Jak X Combat Racing. Well, you don't actually get to play it, but you know, it's there. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Ta-da! I did it! So now I can do spider caves, I can do all that gubbins. Whenever I eventually get there. Oh, hang on, he's gonna go spiky again. I never understood why those type of enemies, you know, the ones that can make themselves basically invincible, why don't they just make themselves invincible constantly? You know what I mean? That's what I'd do. If I was an enemy that could puff myself up so I couldn't be hit by the... well, I guess I'm the enemy for them. Then I'd just do that. I'd just make myself completely invulnerable in every sense of the word. No messing around, you know what I mean? Man, this game is truly sexy. I'll tell you that for a fact. Snowy mountain, best area ever. Like, honestly, I could just roam this area. It's a bit like where was it? One of the Bugs Bunny games. Sounds weird, but let me finish my thought. One of the Bugs Bunny games has a snow area. And it's actually quite a wide area as well. It's quite large. Oh! It's quite a large area. And it's super fun. Because I'm adjusting. Don't do that. Oh no, I need to do the thing where I do this. Hang on. Because I want to get as many as I can before I... Oh, shiz. Did I fix the controls? In what way? These controls are perfect, mate. Apart from left being right and right being left. It's the only downside I can see. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Whee! Easy. Oh shit, I didn't expect that to work. I thought I was gonna die. Usually happens when I'm just coming out of my animations. I get screw-head. Perfect. I shouldn't say anything. I've never overshot that, I don't believe. But yeah, the Bugs Bunny game. Right, I'll tell you something. Bugs Bunny. I really do want to play that one day. Maybe I'll make it a sort of let's play. Like, not a stream. Maybe I'll make it like a video. Because that way, if I die 7 million times, like I did when I was a kid, I can just cut it all out. I can cut out every death. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this didn't happen. You know, this didn't happen. I just cut this out. See what I mean? I can cut all that out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm perfect. Which, you know, obviously I would never do. But after a while, you know, if I just died to the same area or couldn't figure out a puzzle, whatever, I don't think it'd be too exciting to just watch that, you know what I mean? Which I suppose is the benefit of editing. The benefit is that if things do get a little bit silly, in terms of like me not being able to figure something out or whatever, then I can just quite simply do it until I finish it, edit that little bit out and say, well, I've done it, I made it. But at the same time, it's not really that authentic, is it? And you don't get the potential aggravation. Tosser, what was that? Try again. Absolute peen. Simple as this, Jack. Grab that. There we go. Simple as, mate. Simple as. And I think what I'll do is I'll grab that and instantly drop. There we go. I'm alright taking damage. That's fine by me. As long as I don't get killed out of nowhere. Because I'm going to need all of these. Although, what else is there? I think there's actually a way you can sort of skip a little bit of this. Not skip as in, you know, like bypass an area, as in, you know, not like a sequence break type skip. More of a sort of like, what's the word? Can I make that jump? It seems a bit far away. I mean, even if I miss it, I'll hit the floor. Ooh. I mean, maybe I could hit that. Seems a bit too far though. Yeah, definitely plat tonight, definitely. 100% guarantee. As long as I don't, you know, pass out. Which won't happen. I'm sure. Ah! You know what I think? I think, in The Last of Us 2, I think Ellie should have a spin move. Ellie should spin around. That's what I think. Because Crash Bandicoot spins around. Jack spins around. Nathan Drake doesn't, but let's ignore that. So I think that, you know, Ellie should have a spin move. I'm sure there's a thing I'm thinking. Am I thinking of the right area? Where you can sort of... Yeah. I thought so. Oh. I thought so, mate. You can kind of skip out on some of the traversal. I knew it, mate. I just knew it. I just know this game like the back of my arse. Oh, I think that was everything anyway, right? I don't think there's any more orbs in here. Although there could be. In which case I'll have to backtrack to collect them. But that's not... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. Same with falling down. Not that big of an issue. Because I've got to come down here anyway, so... Nice one. Oof, that was a bit too close. Anything down here? I don't think there is. But then again, why would they give me the red? Oh, that's why they'll give me the red. That is why they give me the red. Because there is a hammer man. You have to stop all the ice from being broken. They're trying to like extract dark eco or something, so you gotta stop them. And you get, yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, got a really itchy eye. Now then. What remains? What remains? I've got to do Precursor blocker and 2 hidden things. I think one of them is just to get through an area. Oh, that kind of worked, but not ideally. These are the Precursor blockers. These little things here, the things with the shields on them. Them's the blockers, which I have to try and... Oh, don't be a dick. Oh. There we go. And hold the phone. Don't be a prick. Thank you. And I think there's like 2 more. There's not many more. You know, at some point, I would like to try, because I've purchased it a while ago. I would like to try and do a platinum playthrough of Destroy All Humans at some point. I'm not sure when that'd be. Oh, that was the last one. I thought there was one more. I guess not. Oh, nice. Because I remember playing it when I was a kid, and I wasn't really interested in it. I mean, I was interested in it. For some reason, I just couldn't really get with the mechanics. I don't know why. No. No! Hit my feet! You think if you jump on them, like in the Manrio games, you'll be able to do some damage. But there's too many of them. It'd be better if you got yellow eco there.
Wah!
Oh my good gravy. Thank you very much. That would be Destroy All Humans 1. Uno. I mean, I'm not going to play the second one if I never finish the first one. That's just crazy talk. Although I suppose that does depend, doesn't it? Feels like it's been dark in this game forever. Where's the sun? Then again, Snowy Mountain, winter time, you know, you'd assume. You associate snow with winter. Not always the case. You can have snow in summer. Oh shit! You can have snow in summer, but you know, it's all dependent on altitude, innit? Either way, I can't mess it up this time. This time's got to be perfect, because the checkpoint is about 1,000 years away. No messing up. No messing. This will be easy peasy, mate. Look at this. First try. I shouldn't do that really, because I might inadvertently launch myself off the edge. Which will happen, no doubt. me away, fuckos. Hold on, hold on. Just for safety. Safety. Probably could have made that without a roll jump, but like I say, for safety purposes. Right, so how many is... Oh, hello. How many am I missing? I'm missing 4. And I'm also missing 1 Precursor Orb. Precursor Orb. See, I'm trying to remember where they are. Don't think they're in here. Not to say they're not, but given the fact that they're not in here, something kind of gives it away that maybe they're not in there. Oh, don't chase me, please. I got the one. Oh, it's is it this one? I think, yeah. I thought so. Oh no! Oh no! That's a good job I fell there, because otherwise it would have looked like I could maybe possibly make it, but there's no making it. That noise reminds me of Luigi's Mansion. Come on. Don't be a Pringle. Be careful here. A little bit careful. Such as... No! Oh, you prick. That was so close. So close. I knew I did it a bit late, but... Oof. No, 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 no. I think my double jumps are a bit mistimed. Because you can't, like, leave it too long, otherwise you don't really get a double jump. You get like a... You know what I mean? You get something that looks like it's about to double jump, yeah? I somehow managed to float over that. I have no idea how that happened, but I'll take it. I also wonder what these machines are doing. That was very bizarre. I got no forward movement. It was like a straight up jump. Can I get through a tree? I'm stuck on a tree. There we go. I know ice physics and all that, but come on. There we go. Should at least be able to move forward, surely. You can do this. I know you can. Apart from if you're me. If you're me, you can't do anything. Right. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Pull it back a second. Wait for it. There we go. Even though I probably could make that with a roll jump, but I'm not risking anything nowadays. He says as he does this. Let's just do it the proper way, shall we? No messing. If I could turn the camera, I could see where I'm looking here. Just might make things a tad easier, you know? I guess I'll just do this. Right, there we go. Oh, hang on. I was about to jump then, but we started moving back. 2, 3, 4. Snowy Mountain, 100% complete. And now I'll do, what's the area called? The area after, what's it called? After you fight the big boy. In fact, where's the way that's like a fast way down? I'm sure there's like a sort of... Is there a sort of shortcut out of here? I don't know. Yes, there is. I was going to say... Wait, hang on. Hang on. Oh, the invisible wall bit. The invisible wall bit. I was going to say, because maybe you could get really cheeky. You know what I mean? Get really... If you had flop, maybe you could get the height you need to sort of bypass it. Because you could flap around the side. Ah, that could be a cheeky method. Anyway, we're done in this area, sadly. The camera appears to have wanted to stay in that area. It's fine by me. And the sun is just rising. Good. Very good. We'll get a nice sunrise ambiance, as they say in France. Oh shit. Avoid all that. And then I can do that one before we enter the area we're just in now. Or about to be. What's it called? Volcanic crater. Before we enter that, there's a big tube where you race all those blokes. We couldn't actually get a... Is it a power cell? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a power cell. Or a bunch of... Precursor orbs. Speaking of Precursor orbs, 254. By my calculations, that's enough. Isn't there a way you can... yeah, I think there's a way you can fall down and make it through there. I'm not going to do it because I've tried many of my half-remembered tricks and they don't seem to work out so well. He says as he tries a half-remembered trick. I think he meant to do like a little bit of a double jump spin, like get some hang time, that type of thing. Oh, there's ways. There's ways to do a lot of things in this game. If you've got the movement tech, obviously I don't. I can barely even press X, so for me, I probably should stop.
Seek the pure light, for within its flame the answers reside. You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each.
There you go.
Obtained another power cell.
I certainly have. Thanks, mate. Another one.
For your effort, a power cell is the reward.
I think that's the last I have to spend, right? I think so. Because there's no NPCs in Gall and Maya's Citadel. Thus, I can't climb up that. What are you talking about? There's no NPCs. Well, there are NPCs. They're just sages, and the sages don't want any orbs off you, because that'd be really rude if they did. And what else is there?
What is Gall planning?
Gall is trying to bring back the precursor robot so we can fight it at the end. But that's because I've played the game before, so I know exactly what's coming. You can actually see the Precursor robot in Spider Caves, and we shall go and see it soon TM. But first, I have to go back through here, because as I say, you have to do Snowy Mountain first, so that one of these vents gets unlocked for you. Oh, there it is, look. It's a power cell. There's also some Precursor orbs I missed through here. There we go. Mountain Pass, that's what it's called. This music is very crashy. You know what I mean? Very Crash Bandicooty. Not that I mind. I like Crash Bandicoot music. I think it's fantastic. There we go. And we're in. Amazing. Oh, Jak X Combat Racing, mate. Oh, come on. Oh, no. I was going to say, that reminds me. A long time ago, in a galaxy that we all reside in currently, I had a mate who played this game, and I think I'm not sure. I'm fairly sure he was missing a Precursor orb, not a power cell. I'm sure he was missing a power cell. I don't know. Oh, fuck. I forget. Ah, shit. Which one was it? I don't know. Either way, he was missing one of the collectibles. However, if you look through all your stats, you can find where the missing ones are, which is very nice. You know, if you look through, you're like, oh, volcanic crater. Oh, I'm missing one. Okay, well, where's that? You find out. Oh, I've got 49 of 50, and then Mountain Pass 50, and then Precursor Basin. You know what I mean? You can go through, and you can confirm to yourself which ones you've got, which ones you haven't got. Very handy. I wish all games did that. You know, this game came out in what? Early 2000s? I'd like to think that games in the modern day, 2019, current year, you know, almost 2020, would actually have that kind of thing. But some of them don't. Some of them don't, you know, want to keep in the in-game stats. Don't know why, but I think they should. There we go. Look, volcanic crater done. Spider Caves time. They really should, though, because it makes things so much easier. You know, player convenience is something that I think people forget. Player convenience. Sometimes, you know, it's just, they really screw you up. Actually, here's a new move we can perform. I say new move, we've had it forever, but of course, I've never used it. If you get underneath this spider, press R1, press square, you can do an uppercut. Which takes out things above you. There you go. Never used it, but this is the only time. Well, you don't have to use it, you can just jump and spin, but I prefer to uppercut spiders, what can I say? I do like how the legs come off. I find that quite accurate. If you ever killed a spider, you'll notice that its legs do often tend to come off. Because they're kind of just, what's the word I'm looking for? They're kind of attached, in a way. It's very bizarre. But that's true, their legs do come off when you kill them. I've killed many spiders in my time. Not saying it's something I'm like incredibly proud of, but I tell you something. There's some spiders I'll let live. If they're just sitting around doing nothing, they're fine. But if they start coming near me, making webs, interrupting me, I'm sorry, mate, but you're gonna get pummeled. You know, it's just the way it is. Now, if it was something like a cat or a dog, you know, then obviously I would never even dream. Not even in my nightmares would I do that. You know, like even think about harming it in any way. But they're little bugs, so they get smooshed. But you know, beautiful doggos, little cats and stuff, they remain. As always, as they should. For they are creatures of Mount Olympus. Heavenly. There's one of them crystals. I think you can shoot the crystals. I don't think you have to touch... Well, you have to touch the ones underwater, but you can shoot those ones, I think, right? This is when I'm completely wrong, and you have to... Oh, I hate that sound, that little scritching sound. Disgusting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can channel my inner COD nerd and snipe out these pieces of shit. In fact, this is more like Battlefield. It's like trying to shoot down a chopper or something in Battlefield. There we go. Got its arse off. Its arse is off. Yeah, nice one. Right, that's that one dead. There's several that I have to kill, unfortunately. Oof. See that cheeky little matrix dodge there? Come on now. Because these drop Precursor orbs. You can actually sort of cheat a little bit. If you get the right angle on it, you can curve it around the side. So you're guaranteed to hit. But you kind of got to be a little bit cheeky. It depends on your angles and stuff, but you can sort of, like, you see what I mean? If you get it on the right angle, you kind of make it slide around the side a little bit. You'd be a real cheeky little bastard, you know, a real cheeky little tosser. Yo. Y-O yo. Homie J. How be you? Can I get a snipe? Can I get a fat snipe? Oh, fat. Nice one. There's one over there, isn't there? But I wonder if I can catch it. I'm not sure it's going to work, is it? I don't think it's going to work. Oh, I double tapped it. Nice one. You gotta get every single one of these things. It's possibly one of the worst parts. Possibly. Just because it takes so long. And if you're not doing it the way I'm doing it, which is just to sit on a vent, it can take even longer. Because obviously when you sat on the vent like me, you're always going to have the eco flowing through you. Whereas if you run off and do it the other way, no eco. You got to come back and find little spots where it is and all that crap. Right then, so there's only like one remaining, I think, which is over there. Which I can reach from here, but I'm going to have to get off my eco vent. Okay, I think that's all of them. Maybe there's one left somewhere, possibly. I think that's all of them. I don't believe there's any more. If there are, you can actually hear them, which is a good thing. You can hear them like going, which is a very accurate sound. If you didn't know, I did the sound effects for the creatures in this game. So it's a super accurate, 100% authentic noise. That's what it sounds like. And a little bit of ripple on the voice and make it sound like it's in a cave. And it's exactly how it is. You know, sometimes you feel like you're getting ripped off with these things. You get like one precursor orb. I mean, come on. One? Nah, mate. That's some shit right there. One precursor orb. I don't think so. You know, call it 50 and a bit more accurate, I'd say. Oh, shice. Well, that was obviously all planned from minute 1. Ooh, don't do that. You dare, mate. There we go. Obviously, I planned that. Obvious. Oh, clearly, as you saw. Hang on. Are you catching a whiff like me? I'm catching a whiff. Isn't there a way you can sort of I think there's a cheeky method. Why do I don't know why I keep trying them. Because it's quite clear I can't pull them off. But I'm sure there's a cheeky method to get up there. It might require some like precise movement. Last of Us stream next week? Most likely. Yeah, most likely. On grounded mode. So look out for that. I'm sure that won't be an absolute shit show. Actually, I think a lot of it will go quite smoothly. But there'll be some parts where I'll have about 0... Oh, there's one, look. I'll have about 0 ammo to my name. And I'll have to survive against 3 or 4 bloaters. Which isn't going to happen because I'll prepare for all of that, don't you worry. Oh, come on, I want to get you. You know what? All part of the plan, mate. All part of the plan. Can I shoot that one real quick? Just real quick before it ends. Oh, it went to the top. That's not even physically possible. Never mind the fact this is a game. Also, when it comes to The Last of Us, I do really want to like make it kind of cinematic in a way. Like, I don't want to skip all the cutscenes and shit, but I don't know. I have seen them many times, so I'm not, you know what I mean. I normally skip them now, but in a lot of ways I can kind of. Also, there might be some issues with copyright as well. Not the cutscenes. I think the cutscenes might be okay, but there's music in some of them, and obviously I don't want to be like, this video can't be watched in, and then it's like 6 countries. So I'd rather not have that. I'm like, no. It just limits, you know what I mean? It's limiting, so I think. I guess I could fill you in. And also explain what happened in the cutscenes. Ayo. Because, oh my god, jamais. Jammy Doja. Oh, I haven't had a Jammy Dodger in ages, mate. Oh. I'd love a Jammy Dodge. Maybe one day. Never see him though. It's like a freaking wagon wheel. Where are the wagon wheels? They're all hidden away. Actually, I had a wagon wheel last year, I think. I'm sure I did. It was nice. Oh no! Freaking wagon wheel. So nice. So nice. Although they are like 50 times smaller. I can guarantee that one, because I remember going to my nan's, and she would have wagon wheels all the time, and obviously I'd fucking devour those things. And they were massive, huge thing. Well, then again, I guess I was smaller. But I'll tell you something, no. They definitely are. Oh my god. Yawn of doom. I'm not sure why I'm yawning, I'm not actually tired. Something to do with lack of oxygen sometimes. I should probably open my window so I can actually breathe. I'm in some sort of weird chamber right now. Ooh, how do I want to approach this? Like this? That's how I want to approach it. Although it certainly did blow. I don't think there's anything inside them though. But I do believe, as I say, you can cheeky shoot them with the eco, which I do believe you need to do in certain areas. There we go, look. Now then. Touch it. There we go. I did it! Like for these here. Oof, close. For those there, I need to shoot them with yellow eco at some point. Not going to worry about that right now. Oh. I know. Nice that they explain it though. You know, there's something with Naughty Dog where they love making levels that go dark on you. You know what I mean? Like, why do they do that to you? Oh god, it's gonna go dark. Why do they make... I can see its shadow. Could you imagine if I made it? Why do they make levels that go dark on you? Freaking Naughty Dog, innit? They do it in Crash. They do it in Uncharted. There's a little bit in Last of Us. Little bit, you know what I mean? Not really. But there are moments where it's super dark. You need to turn your light on. But, you know, the light doesn't really help a tremendous amount. It helps, but it's not like it's super handy. Oh shit, I remember this bit. Gotta do this. Like that. Gotta do it quick. None of this slow shit. Go. Go. And then, there is a cheeky thing, which I'm going to try and do. Maybe I shouldn't do it, but like I say, I'm going to be cheeky. Because I think what you're supposed to do is... can't see. It's something else. Oh shit, where am I? There I am. And then you're meant to ride that down, such as to safety. Ah. That's what you're supposed to do. I say safety, but the camera is really making it look like it's danger. But no, it is safety. I think I've got everything in there. I'm sure I have. I don't believe there's any discrepancy. I mean, maybe there's something I've left in there. If there is, I'll go back and get it. You know, it's not the end of the world. I can always maneuver myself around. As long as I've still got thumbs, which, funnily enough, I do. So all is well. Let's see if I can get these bit of snipage. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Jesus Christ almighty. What is going on? Well, there we go. It worked. What an absolute pain. Should we try and see if I can... No. I was going to say, should I try and see if I can pull off the tactics where you do like a roll and you hop off and you get like a spring jump? Is that what it's called, where you do this? Is that called a spring jump? I'm not sure. But if you time it right after a roll jump, you can do like essentially you do a double jump because you get the height of a double jump. You know what I mean? And I just showed it, so you should get it. You know what I mean? You do that, time it right, you get like a hit the wall. But like I say, if you time it right, you get a spring jump, which I think is what it's called. That's a crouch jump. Not to be confused with like a Half-Life or Team Fortress crouch jump. They're very different beasts. Because crouch jumping in those games refers to jumping then crouching. Crouching in these type of games is crouching then jumping. You see, it's the other way around. It's the other way around, you see. Which is weird. It's kind of confusing for some people. If you say crouch jump, you know, what are they thinking of? Which version of crouch jump do they think of? I'd like to know that, actually. Because there'll be a certain set of people that think crouch jump as this, like from Mario and stuff. And there'll be another certain set that think of it as jumping then crouching. But I don't know if it's era dependent. Maybe not. I mean, it's probably like also console dependent. Because if people played on PC, maybe they didn't have the experience of that. I mean, you can't crouch jump in StarCraft, you know? Unless you can. That'd be amazing. Construct additional pylons. Let's see if I can pull off the most basic of jumps then, right? Here we go. Most basic of jumps. Whee! Well, I made that. I think I need the eco? I'm not sure. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but from the very minimal amounts I've seen of the new Star Wars game, it looks alright, doesn't it? It looks alright. I mean, admittedly, you can make any game. Oh, God's sake, I'm being shouted. You're gonna have to give me a second. I'll be back. I'll be back. Possibly. Maybe. I'll let you know. Hello, I'm back. Hopefully my camera hasn't broken. No, it's fine. Right. There's been some flooding in England, and I do live. Thank you. I do live on the cusp of Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire. I love that this one American guy used to say that, Derbyshire. So I've kind of like taken it as a affectation. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's been a lot of rain and flood. So I just had to empty this huge bucket, mate. Huge. So that was what I had to do. Jump up in the loft, empty a bucket. Nothing crazy. No need to panic, you know. But I forgot what I was supposed to do. So I do apologise for the brief. It's all right. Yeah, a little bit. You know what I mean. It's not been so bad. Sheffield, which is near me, has been proper sloshed. Which thankfully I don't live too close to that. I mean, you know, down the road's been proper bad. That's the thing, it's like near me, but not on me. You know what I mean? Like, I live on a slope. So I'm okay. Shush. Actually, no, it's a good idea. Yeah, I live on a slope, so thankfully the floods won't touch me. Garden's been flooded, but it goes away. It's fine. And we have this really weird vent in the loft, which in certain instances the vent is good. Actually, there's two vents, but one of them is like kind of sealed up a little bit, and the other vent, if it rains at a certain angle, if the wind hits a certain angle, rain comes in through the roof, which is a fantastic design, I think. It just means that we can collect rainwater. But I had to just quickly empty some, you know, bucket. I say bucket. It was a washing up bowl, a caravan washing up. What the fuck? A caravan washing up bowl. Empty that down the toilet. Could use the sink, but toilet's easier. Pro tip for you. Pro tip. Ta-da! Winner, winner. Yeah. That's what we get. I live on a slope, so it's like just making sure I've not missed anything. I live on I won't call it a hill. There's a hill nearby, but it's very slopey, so. And right outside my ass. Oh. Like literally right outside there is a grate, and I've never really known that grate to get that flooded. So if the garden ever gets flooded, which it do sometimes, and it pours out, it goes in the grate, and it doesn't really get too high. So all is well, you know. I've got water on me. I've just realised I've got fucking rainwater on my arm because I mean getting a washing up bowl out of a loft while it's full of water and you're on ladders that aren't really made for that. They're not like specifically designed ladders. They're just, you know, they're like step ladders. It's got a fucking bar on the top. I suppose the bar did help, but with the sloshing of the water, it's like a right balancing act. Anyway, enough about my... Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Enough about my misadventures. And more about my fictitious in-game adventures, yeah? The reason I shouldn't have broke those boxes is because they are useful for a glitch. I don't know. I don't know if glitch is the right word. It's more of a... I mean, I don't really need it here. I need it more on the other side. Because what you can do is you can be a real cheeky boy and you can sort of jump around the side a little bit, and like I say, it's not sequence breaking, but it definitely... Oof, almost messed that one up. Camera, can we zoom in a little bit, please? Yeah, you can kind of jump up. I'll show you what I mean. It's not really sequence breaking because of how it works, but you know what I mean. You can, I want to do it from here. You got to like do a jump, and then it's kind of hard to do it from this area, but right, good, very good. Now I can avoid that area mostly altogether. It's really lucky that they've got equipment that is just so shit, because otherwise you'd never be able to attack them. Right, which ones do I use visibly? I think it's these ones in this corner here. I think they've got a better thing. You stand on these, you duck down. The camera's not perfect, but that's fine. And then yeah, you see what I mean? You can do that, and then if you can find another one, you can do the exact same thing. So you can. It's not really a, you know what I mean? It's not a sequence break. You don't skip out on a whole climbing section or anything. But it's definitely something that I would recommend you do if you don't want to bother climbing all the way back up. Oh! I've got to find the ledge. Where's the ledge? Okay, just precise. Thing is, there's a little there's a metallic bar. I don't know if you can see it, but you actually can't grab the metallic bar. Ah, close. There we go. You can't grab that little... You see this metallic thing here? You can't grab that. So you have to kind of push to the side. Although, admittedly, I kind of want to go back on myself. Perfect. Thanks for grabbing it, Jack. It's always appreciated when you do it. Is there anything over there? No. In which case, then I will do it this way. There we go. Now that I know how far across I've got to go. Thank you. Alright, good. Like I say, it's not really a sequence break or anything. You're not skipping loads, so I wouldn't really consider it a glitch. You know, like in some games where you can just completely bypass loads of shit. When it's like, oh, you've got to do this, but you just jump through an area and it's like, well, I've made it. Perfect. Okay. Good. Always find these to be a little bit tricky at times because it requires a little bit of timming, which I don't always have the best of timming. I try. Oh shit. Which one is it with the... Is it this one? Oh no! What are you doing, Jack? Doesn't this one have some stuff above it? Hang on. Nope. I thought there was. Although there's some bopping tunes, mate. There we go. Wunderbar. Now this is actually the Precursor robot, which we'll be fighting at the very end of the game. Wow, I know, right? You see this little machine here? That's what we're fighting at game's end. Yup. Now I've got to perform something that I always fail at, so let's see if I can pull it off. Oh, I need to know where it is. It's just in front of it, right. I need to go back on myself now. Which admittedly is not too easy when you're looking forward. This very does this very does remind me of The Lion King with the monkeys. Strangely enough, I don't know why. Enjoy the rest of your night, pal. And your weekend. Because I probably won't be around for the weekend. Oh shit, the camera. Please. Be good to me. Well, good enough. In fact, can't you, I kinda wanna try it. Oh! I got hit just as I did it. I wanted to try a little flip maneuver. Because I've got to get up there, you see. In fact, there's some boxes there. Where there's boxes, there's a potential skip. If Jack will ever stand on him. Jack. Thank you. Now then. I reckon I could do that. Wait for that to come back just in case. Ooh, I think I'm hitting something. Feels like I'm hitting a kind of roof. Come on. Ooh. Should have waited. I should have waited. It's fine. There is no roof there, so why is it... bizarre. It's not letting me get my height. Even though the height is... we'll do it the proper way then. Also, I've noticed this in the early Naughty Dog games. The later ones not so much, but the early ones especially. You know, like Crash Bandicoot and Jak And Daxter. In the early games, strangely enough, the villain always seems to use technology. And you're always using, like, just yourself or, you know, a magical... What? I actually can't climb up here, so what am I supposed to do? I guess kill myself? Yeah, they always use like a magical thing. Can I climb up there? That goes... Does this go... No, this doesn't go up. Does this go up? Does this... Oh, come on. Yeah, so like, you know, in Crash Bandicoot, you're just an animal. And you go through like... Oh, I knew I was going to break him. I didn't move far enough. Let's do it the proper way then, but let's try and somehow avoid doing whatever it is that I managed to somehow do, where I skip past the whole thing. In fact, hang on. Nah, I'm in the wrong area. I mean, I'm in the right area to do it, but I'm in the wrong space. Oh, come on now, Jak. You gotta like... You gotta do like a real forward leap. And my skill just isn't high enough. Come on now. I can do this one, surely. I can do this one. What was that? I can do this one. What are you doing? Crouch jump. Crouch. Fuck. Crouch fuck. In fact, isn't there a little gap there? There we go. And then we'll do this one. Gotta get the distance on that one. And I'm finally there. It may have been faster to go the legit way than it would have been to do the whole jumping on the boxes thing, but fuck it. It's done now. So as long as I don't fall, I really shouldn't say anything, but as long as I don't fall, that went exactly as I envisioned. Yay! Not close, mate. Not close. Not close. Is that one just to destroy all the eco crystals? It certainly is. Oh my god, there's one left. Don't you dare do that to me. There's one? I think I know where it might be. I just have an inkling as to where it could possibly be. This is just one of those weird little feelings you get, you know, that gamer sense. Trademark. I forget where the crystal is. What? Nowhere near me. Not bad. Nowhere near me.
I'll say something really teary at the funeral. Like, how am I gonna get changed back now?
You never get changed back, Daxter. That's kind of the point of your character. But yeah, it's in the first game, you know, you don't know if it's gonna happen. But as the games progress, Daxter stays as he is. Very close. I've got to do this area and then the final area. Well, technically there's two more areas after this, technically, because of one of the areas is like a race kind of thing, slightly. Not really, but kind of. But once that's done, then there's the final area, and the game is done. All I've got to do now is find the final dark eco crystal, which I have completely blanked on its location for some reason. I don't know why. And there is one thingamajig remaining. One Precursor orb, which I'm thinking it should be, logic would dictate to me, right, that it's actually around one of the tree trunks. That's my strange feeling, that it's actually around one of the tree trunks. Reason being is because these tree trunks are where you kill those centipedes, and they drop. Come on now, you can do that. You can do it. You can do it. Don't. Oh, fuck it. You can't do it. They drop precursor orbs when you kill them. And now they're not always Oh, what? You like walked on it for a second. They're not always super obvious. Because there's so many of the little areas, you see. There's so many little teeny tiny areas where it could be. But then again, given the fact I'm missing a crystal, could be in the same area as the crystal. Could be. Who knows? So it's not up there. It's not here. Is it? Oh, don't do that. Is it over here? This is just my guess, though. You know, my guess as to where it would be. On the back of here, maybe? Nope. What about down here? Nope. Oh dear. Not round there either. I don't. I'll check down there in a second because there's still up here to check. You never know. Maybe I've missed like a. Nope. Not missed anything up there. Well, like I say, with the Dark Eco Crystal, maybe there is a thingamajig. Although, admittedly, I don't know where the Dark Eco... The Dark Eco Crystal is. Ooh! I've had a bit of a think. I've had a small... Ooh, that was really close. It's not down here, because I'm sure I got this one. Just making sure, you know, just guaranteeing it. Yo. I think... I mean, that shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't. That could be good if it sets me back. It did. Good. In fact, you finished Metro 2033. And by finished, do you mean finished the storyline or got the plat? Because now you've got to do Metro Last Light. I'm just gonna quickly, just quickly, because there are some precursor orbs in here. I just wonder if I've missed one of them. You know what I mean? You don't have time to get the plat. Oh, it's down here. It's down here. Yeah, it's of course. I got it.
I think that was the last Dark Eco Crystal.
There's no time limit on plats. What are you talking about? Hang on, didn't it? I think it throws it out onto the side for you. Depending on which one you got. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. There's no time limit. Do sections at a time. Right then, let's see if I can find this last remaining orb. The bane of my fucking existence. Oh shit. Perfect. Absolutely. Perfetto. Oh, get the thing. Oh. Jesus Christ. Sometimes. Just sometimes. Feels like there's certain games that just dislike my guts. They want me dead. I can't even imagine where the last orb would even be. I mean, my guess is still that it's underneath still underneath one of the trees. That's my guess, but who's to say, you know? Oh, give that a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. You know the tricks. Can't just go straight for it, you know what I mean? Now, is it in here? Just have to verify, you know what I mean? Just have to verify that it's not in here. It doesn't appear to be in here. Therefore, wouldn't it be quicker to kill myself? Which sounds a bit sinister, but I think if you kill yourself, you restart at the very beginning of the area. Which would make things easier. Right then. The only thing I can think of where it would be, if it's not around a tree, even though this wouldn't make much sense, would be, strangely enough, it would be in the spider cave. I mean, I know we're in the spider caves, but like in the actual spider cave. It's a shame they don't make like noise. Oh, missed the ledge. That's fine. That's fine. I'll do it this time. It's a shame the precursor orbs don't like jingle or anything. You know what I mean? Make like a little sound. Because come on now. Don't be a prick. I can't even think where it would be. There's one. I'll give it a little rummage. Because it could very well be in the spider cave. Just for some reason, right? I don't know why this would even be. Because you get blue eco. And blue eco attracts... What? The drill stopped. Oh, whoa. Speedrun strats. Okay. I'll take it. Is that a torch or is that... Oh, come on. I'm not sure if that's a torch or a precursor orb. Let me get a bit closer. Get this guy out of the way so it doesn't interrupt my viewing. I think it may have been a torch. Because I don't see any precursor orbs. Unless it's one of the lower sections down here that I've just randomly missed out on for whatever reason. You know, very possible that I could have just skimmed by it. You know, unlikely, but very possible. Oh dear. What about up there then? No, that seems clean. Come on. Thank you. Around here, maybe? No. This is really weird. There's one. I don't even know where there'd be like an area where one could even be missed, because you kind of, in a lot of ways, you're forced to get most of them. I believe this one also goes up, so I'll let it do that. Because right now I don't really want to, you know, sort of, not sequence break, you know what I'm saying? Skip areas. I want to do it oh fuck. I want to do it the proper way, just in case. Just in case, you never know. Because if I do it the proper way, maybe I'll find it. Although, as I say, I have this weird... Oh, God. No. I have this weird inkling that maybe it's in the spider cave, which it really shouldn't be. Reason being is because the spider cave... You actually gain, what do you call it? Blue eco. So logically, you would collect all the orbs. But who knows? Maybe there was an error. You know what I mean? Maybe a mistake happened. Who knows? Alright, so I've checked like every level. It's not up there. Is it up here? Doesn't appear to be. Oh, there it is. Oh, oh my god. There we go. Fucking hell. Ah, oh, dear. Bloody Nora. That killed me. That has actually killed me. Right then, so let's run back. Piece of shit. And then I've got to perform a serious speedrun strat. The triple S. I don't know if I can do it the first try. Entirely possible, right? Wish me luck. Because this requires some dirty strats. I don't know which way is the... In fact, this isn't the fastest way, is it? Surely not. Oh, actually, is this possible? No. Oh, do I have to do it that way? Why'd I go? Because my roof is flooded and I had to empty a bucket full of rainwater. But all is well. All is well. No need to do any panicking. Give it the twerk. Now then, wish me luck. This requires, strangely enough, it requires... It might not look like it. I might make it look easy if I do it the first try. But it requires the utmost of movement and speed. Oh shit. There we go. Ooh. It's easier if you no-scope it, I find. You don't have to. If you look down the sights and shoot, you can hit the box, and there's a box wedged in this. You can look down sight and shoot it. But if you miss and you have to try and realign, and then you miss again, and you're kind of panicking, you lose time, which also means you lose the eco. So my preferred way of doing it is just to sort of rush towards it, get close enough. I mean, you can actually shoot it from ages away, but what if you miss? Hey, I'm back. Nice one. Yeah, but if you miss, then it's a shit show. Is that it then? Is that everywhere done? Volcanic crater Donzo. Yep, all I've got to do is I believe if you're cheeky, you can walk on those rails. You're not really supposed to, because you kind of get pushed around a lot, which will kill you. I'll just sit here. For Christmas, it's my birthday before Christmas, and no, not really. I'm an old man. I'm 53, so, you know, Christmas for me is just eat a shit dinner, and then that's it. If I was like 10, I might be. But that's it. I am 53. What are you talking about? The older you get, the less excited for Christmas you get. Same for birthdays. Should I talk to Kira?
All right. With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat. What? The silver? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gulf Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Nah, mate. I'm in my hundreds. I'm still in my infancy as a god. Born in ice, I was. Love collecting these because they don't blend in with the background at all. Fuck. It's a good job the zoomer's temp doesn't really rise. Oh fuck. When you're on the lava rock. Rises like shit when you're on the lava though. On the rock itself though, not so bad. Which way is it? There's actually like multiple paths. Ah, you see, you cheeky fucker. I'm probably gonna blow up. I hate that sound. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Because I've got to collect all these things. You can do it in one swoop. But very tricky to do, because if you miss one, or you got to spin around, which means you got more temperature on you, which means you're probably going to pop. Now then. Oh shit. There's also another area where it gets really bad. And I think you got to do some combat as well. So that'll be fun. Nice one. Gotta keep my eye out for the orbs, because if I'm see what I mean? Keep an eye out for the orbs. Right, that's lava tube almost done.
Shoot the power spheres to open the door.
Trying.
The door's open. Let's get going.
See, that's the tactic anyway. The tactic is just to sit still. This area really does remind me of oh fuck. Really does remind me of that Crash 2 area, and also, have I gone the wrong way? Also reminds me of a track in Crash Team Racing. I think I'm I don't know if I have gone the wrong way. I don't know if there's a thing on there. There might be. You know, a scout fly. Oh, land it. Nice one. I don't know if there's a scout fly now that I'm looking at it. I guess we'll find out when I get to the end. Because you can backtrack through it, so it's fine. How many am I on? How many scout flies? 6, so there's one more remaining. And we're hoping that one is on the main track. Which it's not. So I've missed one, but that's fine. I'll go back and get it. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Why did it beep? Open up the teleporter.
Hey, where's old short, green, and wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
No, 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 no. Be careful, as if, mate. Because I've got to go back on myself. I think... Let's do it this way. What you can do is you can use that teleporter, teleport back to Volcanic Crater, which I think is considered like the Red Sage's hut or something. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was right there. It was hiding behind one of the things. Cheeky bastard. Is that it then? Is that this area done? That's lava tube done. Final area then, innit? Oh, shit. Final area. Oh, I just phased through that. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, God. Oh. Bless me. Chuffing hell. Just a single sneeze.
It's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gall and Maya kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a Precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the dark eco silos. If you can free the 4 of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
Well, that sounds easy enough. The thing is about this stage here, the music is fucking atrocious. I hate the music in this area. I mean, you know, the game itself, generally speaking, has really, really good music. Generally speaking. However, I think this is the only area where I think the music is just horrible. There's a few little beats to it that are quite good. Like when it kicks in with the drums, but it's when it kicks in with like the weird synth. You know what I mean? You know, it just sounds broken. I don't like it. But as you know, it's just a personal opinion. Some people are probably like, oh, it's so good. It reflects the evil technology and the, you know, the broken logic and stuff of the Gol and Maya people. You know what I mean? You could say that. Jesus. And yeah, I do agree that for this area, the music does fit, but it doesn't mean I like it. Because I fucking don't. Jeez. Daxter, Christ almighty. What a crackhead. Right, let's see if I can land cleanly. Ooh. Wonderful. Now that sound effect is straight from Crash. The that straight from Crash, mate. Straight from Crash. Because that's in is it in Crash 2? Forget. Not that it, you know, you can't say, oh, that's like ripping it off or anything. You know, same people, so it's fine. But in fact, do I need to be quick with this? I think I needed to be quick with. In fact, no. You don't have to be quick with it. Reason being is because through here, and if you go through here and come back, you can actually. Can I touch this? Yeah, but I just wanted to see if I touch it. There's like a. Hey, set me free.
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat? I'm gonna give Gol and Maya a little payback for this embarrassment. Then we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
How bizarre. So it should be exactly. I'm not sure if that's the intended method, but that is a way you can do it, which is why I did it that way. Jesus Christ. I love how you get so many precursor orbs at the end when you don't need them. Because you can't spend them on anything. There we go. Can I make the jump? Perfect. In fact, I think I might have missed something. I'll tell you what I've missed. Nothing. But the area I was about to go down, in fact, I think is the wrong area. Because that's where you come in, and that's where I went through. So I was about to enter the wrong area. I don't Adam and Eve it. I mean, there's not really much point in me explaining how the floor works here, is there? You know what I mean? Step on the green, all the green goes away. Step on the yellow, all the yellow goes away. You know what I mean? There's not really much. There's not a lot of need. To explain that. It's quite obvious. Right, so I have to avoid the yellow. Easy. Yeah. It's very obvious as to what's happening there. I like it when games don't just straight up tell you what's happening. Like, they show you what's happening. They don't just come right out and say, this is what you're supposed to do. Oh, have you noticed if you step on the red, then it moves the red. Oh, it moved just as I did that. You know what I mean? It kind of... I mean, if you're struggling, maybe. if you keep like falling and dying to it, and it's like you can't. Well, maybe not that, because that's kind of a silly example. But you know, there's certain puzzle stuff in puzzle games where it don't really make much sense initially. What? Right, fair enough. Fair enough. You don't want to grab the thing, Jack. You don't want to grab the thing. What can I say? Yeah, there's certain puzzle things where it doesn't make sense straight away. Like when you know the puzzle, a bit more obvious. But when you don't know what it's trying to tell you, like there's some Uncharted puzzles that are kind of a bit weird in a way. Just because the way they're shown to you. And then afterwards, it's like, oh yeah. Like the one in Uncharted 4, where you have to match all the symbols with the pictures of the pirates. Like that is quite a long-winded puzzle. Obviously doable, it's just quite a long one. It's something that, oh god, probably wouldn't be too difficult to figure out, but you have to kind of know what you're looking for. That's the problem with it. I should have waited a little bit. I believe there's a... Yep, okay. Because what you're kind of tempted to do, excuse me, is get the blue eco from there, bring it all the way around here, and then land on that. That's what you'd be tempted to do. However, as we know from the godlike tactics, just do that. Just do that, mate. It was probably intended as like a, you could have done it the easy way. Hey, no, set me free. How about I set everybody free?
Good work, fellows. Old Samos was right about you. Great piles of precursor metal. That insidious mechanical creation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc. I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below. Yeah. You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
It's cool. I like him. What else is there? I gotta do the other side. Once I get down here. Oh, very much. Oh, that wasn't close. What are you talking about? Nowhere near close. I gotta go through there, and it's gonna be quite interesting getting back as well. Okay, right, let's see. Perfect. All working out so far. Shouldn't jinx it, because you know what I'm going to say. Oh, it's working out so far, then I'll just... Shouldn't say anything. Shouldn't. Don't say anything. Because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to fall to my doom. As the guy in... what's it called? Rockfall Canyon. Oh shit! Because the pre-recorded stuff, unfortunately, used to take an absolute fucking age, as I've been reminded when I did my Metal Gear Solid 4 playthrough. That took forever. Just to do one video. I think it took like 12 hours per. 12 hours or so. Oh. I've got a friend request. Shall we accept it? I think we shall. It's like 12 hours just to render out one video, and that's rendering. You know, not recording, editing. That's rendering. Oh god, that was a bad move. That was a really bad move. Get the last one. Yeah, the rendering was atrocious, and I mean, it depends on the game. Because some games, obviously, don't run at 60 FOPs. Oh, I thought I could make it. Some games don't run at 60 FOPs, so if I was going to record it, I wouldn't record it at 60 FOPs, because it wouldn't make sense to. I can smell fire. And I've been doing streams for like 2 years, so I found them to be much more accessible for me. I've just been this way. Oh, wrong way. Because I can just... Well, apart from minor, very minor, technical problems that can occur, they're a lot less impactful than they once were. Because I remember doing, like... Oh, it must have happened on several. It happened on Assassin's Creed 3, kinda. Not too bad, but Assassin's Creed 3. It happened on Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It happened on Tearaway. And it happened on Kirby 64, which I don't believe I ever released that one. Because obviously it happened. But when I'd record, I'd sometimes, when I'd press stop recording, and it would, like, you know, piece the video together, it would error and all the footage would be lost. And I would record in bulk. I wouldn't record every... you know, the old classic method for Let's Plays was to record in pieces. So you'd record... Let's say... you know, one section, and then you'd stop, and then you record another section, and then you stop, and then another section, and then you stop. Which was a classic method. I, however, would record everything in one big bulk. So I'd record for like 4 or 5 hours, or so, depending. No. No! I'd record for like 4 or 5 hours.
Say goodnight, Jack.
And when I press stop recording, it would sometimes say, like, failed to save, or some sort of error. And that used to really piss me off. And like I say, it wouldn't happen all the time, you know, it's every so often. Did I get them all? Come back! Oh my god.
The door is open.
Finally. That took way too long. But yeah, that's one of my main reasons for swapping from doing the pre-recorded stuff, which I used to really enjoy, and I would like to do some pre-recorded guff every so often. But just the amount of time it can just take to, you know what I mean? When I do all the editing, I press render. It's like, when can I use my computer again?
Do you know how long I've been in here? What took you so long? What are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jack. He's with me.
Good job, Daxter. You're a real hero. You've got to stop Gaul from launching the robot. I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
Let's go climb up those platforms.
I shall, but first, I think there's some.
We need Blue Rico to charge this platform up.
You mean the stuff I'm using currently? Daxter, you cretin. I think this might be the final. Possibly. Hang on. Good. I think this might be the final. Final stretch for the green sage. Green sage is Samos, and then scout flies, and that'll be 101. Oh yeah, baby! And I've got 20 more of those to get. That sounds about right. That sounds just about right to me. Here we go. I mean, he couldn't have made some sort of lift or escalator, could he? No. He had to make some... Oh, shit. Some crazy clambering contraption. Because why wouldn't he? We're up. Oh, God. Right. Wish me luck. Oh, she almost failed straight away. Can you imagine? I know I can. I think there's actually... Don't quote me. But I believe there's a skip you can do where you can go from the bottom of the area to the very top in like a second. I think it's something to do with like a checkpoint trigger or something of that nature. I don't know. It's hey, that's every scout fly collected. He's only gone and bloody done it. Oh. There we go. The super orbrator. That is every orb collected. And this will be the final power cell. Maximum power. And the green sage is free.
Well, boys, you're real heroes now. I'll combine my green eco power with the other 3 sages, and together we'll open the shield door surrounding the Precursor robot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. And then after you guys open that shield, what are you gonna do about the robot?
Nothing, Daxter. We have to keep the shield open. It's up to you two to figure out how to destroy the robot.
Oh, right. I get to help the guy that turned me into a furball destroy the only person who can turn me back.
First, save the
I will, but first I must acquire my ring of power. Oh! I'm gonna put that on. It's the pre-plat ring appliance. I've put it on. It's a tradition. You're gonna put the ring of power on, so you know. You can feel it. You can feel it vibrate. Also, I was supposed to receive a necklace yesterday. It didn't arrive. Hopefully it arrives soon. Because it's a pretty swanky looking necklace and I really want it. I got it dirt cheap. Like, ridiculously cheap. £2. It's a Witcher necklace. You know, with the line on it. Oh, dude. This is when I get it and it's made of fucking cardboard or something. Here we go. I gotta shoot his head, but first.
Eco won't protect you now.
Well, if I'm quick. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Jesus.
Finish them both off once and for all.
Ugh. Camera. Why you do this to me? I love how the camera, like, it gets like... Stay still. You know what I mean? Naughty Dog in their cameras. Fire. Do do do. To destroy all you've done. Do do do. Oh, oh, ah, eat. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Almost there. Oh, don't delay it like that. I hate when they do that. When they delay it, oh, dude. Oh, shit. That wasn't close. Oh, by the way, if you fall in the dark eco, it's an instant death. So don't fall in the dark eco.
They must not be allowed to get it.
Light ego! That could be the stuff to change me back! Or might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy, save the world. Choices. Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind!
Have to get the white eco. And that's it. Once the white eco drops, there it is.
Do something.
Probably. I love that line.
Who cares? Bring 'em on. We can take 'em again. Right, Jack? I said, right, Jack? Wow. Put it on ice, big guy.
And there we go. That is Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. 100% complete. Now that's not strictly true, because there is a secret ending if you collect every single thing, every single power cell. You get a secret ending which kind of alludes to... I can take my ring off now. Boosh. Kind of alludes to Jak 2. I do have Jak 2 and 3. I've platted Jak 2. I don't really like it. Jak 3. Once again, not a fan. I wonder if these voice actors ever did anything ever again. I'm not noticing the names. Kevin Conroy? Alright, I know that name. Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy is the voice of Batman. Well, the voice that most people would associate with Batman, anyway. You know, from the Arkham games and from the animated series. Kevin Conroy. There are poisonous eels in this river. Can you imagine Batman saying that? 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. I mean, it might not be the same Kevin Conroy, but considering they're both voice actors, you have to assume that that is the same thing, same dude, you know. Kind of wish they'd bring Jak back. I mean, you know, they're bringing classic stuff back, aren't they? I mean, you've got your Crash back, you've got your Spyro back, you've got your Medieval. You know what I mean? So, who's to say that we couldn't have? Oh my god, Charlotte Panther! What a fucking name, dude! Wow. That is a name and a half. What's your name? Oh, Charlotte Panther. Oh yeah. No one would believe you. Anyway, we're getting all these classic games brought back, aren't we? So, well, I was gonna say Aladdin and all that, but they're not actually remakes or remasters. They're just ports, essentially. As far as I know, maybe people have played it in a weird, like, old school way, like you can with that Halo, where you can change it from old to new. I don't think they did, but from what I saw, it's just a port, which I think is very silly. Either way, it's good that we're having it is a very good game. It's a very short game, but a very good game. Lots of varied areas, great music, great characters. All characters are different. You know, you got no one that's similar. The environments are amazing. Like, you can go from an underwater technological city to a swamp with no technology, apart from the jump pads. But that's like, you know, that's the encroaching tech, you know what I mean? And then you've got the snowy mountain that's right next to the lava, you know what I mean? So you've always got... It makes sense, because yes, you would have snow on top of a mountain. That makes sense. And you would have lava inside, you know what I mean, like a volcanic crater type thing. Makes sense. It's not all over the place. It all makes sense within its own logic. I love that. But it is a short game, innit? You can... I mean, if you wanted to, you could beat the game in a single sitting. You know what I mean? If you really wanted to, you could just sit through and... I'm not like a speed run. You don't have to do it in a speed run setting. Although, obviously, if you do a speed run, you could beat it. What's the world record at the moment? Shall I find out? Shall we have a look? Let's have a look, shall we? Spedrun.com. Go on, type it in. There we go. 3,000 years later, I might have an answer for you. Speedrun.com. And then we'll do Jak and Daxter. Jak and Daxter. Jak and Daxter, Precursor Legacy, Speedrun.com. Oh, it's considered Jak 1. I mean, yeah, I get it. Oh, hang on. We've got the secret ending.
Holy yakko! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells. Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
By the precursors.
And there you go. That alludes to Jak 2. Not really, but you know, it's kind of like, ooh, there's more. There's more to see. It's actually like a time machine that sends Jak and Daxter and Kira and Samos to the future, which you lose a lot of the things that make the game good, in my opinion, like the sea, the rivers, the tribalness of things, you know, the sort of like, you know what I mean? And then you get the green and the trees. It's all a grey city with cars and guns, which, you know, some people love, and that's fine. If you love it, you know, obviously Naughty Dog wanted to take it in a different direction. That's fair enough. If that's what they wanted to do, that's their vision, that's how they want to do it, fine. But when I played Jak and Daxter, in my head I envisioned like an island, you know what I mean? I envisioned the luscious greens and the colours, the vibrancy. And then you jump to Jak 2 and it's grey and dismal. You're like joining a part of a like resistance, so you're driving around and shooting guns, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Where's my waterfalls? Where's my there are poisonous eels in this river. You know, where's the, like, you know, there's peril, but it's like comical. You know, it's not so bad. Whereas in Jak 2, it's kind of a bit more serious in a way, which, you know, like I say, is absolutely fine. Anyway, the current leader. Oh dear. Is on the PS2 version, and Outrageous Josh from the USA. Oh my god, he has beaten the game in 55 minutes and 24 seconds. Outrageous Josh. You cheeky fucker. 55. Hang on, is this a 100% run though? Any percent. Yeah, it's any. Wow, the any percent is 16 minutes. No, don't say an hour. When it comes to speedruns, you don't say, like, he did it in 16 minutes 45 seconds. You don't say an hour. Like, I wouldn't say 17 minutes for Outrageous Josh and his 16 minutes and 45 seconds. You say sub 17. So you'd say sub 56, right? About 100%. Outrageous Josh, his 100% playthrough / speedrun. Outrageous Josh is the fucking king of this. Is 1 hour 35 minutes 28 seconds. Sub 136. Damn, dude. Outrageous Josh. He is truly outrageous. Orbless, 1 hour 2 minutes 54 seconds. Damn, dude. Fuck me. Fuck me. Outrageous Josh is number 1 on all of the leaderboards. I mean, I'm no speedrunner, but Outrageous Josh, big shout out to Outrageous Josh for being the absolute fucking king of. Wait, it says he's live now on Twitch. He's streaming SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom speedrun. Damn. He's actually second in Battle for Bikini Bottom. What a crazy bastard. Ah, dear. Dear. He's clearly a talented speedrunner, though. Clearly talented. I might look into some, not for this game, but I might look into some speedruns. Luigi's Mansion comes to mind. Although I don't know if there's any like crazy tech or anything. Oh fucking hell! There's some tech in some games where there's no chance in hell I'm pulling that off. You know what I mean? Well, that's a great image. All the gang looking horrified. Oh dear. I was kind of hoping for a plat image that looks a little bit like this or something, you know what I mean? Something a bit more pleasant. But it's them looking absolutely horrified. Top of the heap. Yeah, they're all about to leap to their death. Ah, dear. Anyway, that'll be it for this playthrough. Platinum trophy. Have I platted Luigi's Mansion? Yes. Actually, technically no, because I've never 100%ed it. I got close once, but on one of the major ghosts, I missed out on some fat pearls because there is I know there's a stick tech you can do that keeps the ghosts in place, and I knew this back in the day, but I can never pull it off properly, so I just decided against it, and I missed out on some of the pearls, and I didn't get 100%. I cry every night thinking of my missed pearls in Luigi's Mansion. But I might have to see about that. I might have to see about Luigi's Mansion, you know what I mean? Because I love it. I do love it. This is when I play it again, and I play it like 9 times, and I'm like, I hate this game. I hate this game so much. You know, if you play something so much, you probably end up despising it. That's happened to me a few times. But then again, you get that nostalgia, you know what I mean? Like League of Legends. Every now and then I think, kind of want to play it. Kind of want to play Luigi's Mansion. Kind of want to play League of Legends. Kind of want to play RuneScape again. You know what I mean? Even though I played them so much that I actually got I'm not going to call it hatred. That's not the right word. you kind of get a bit sick of it. You know what I mean? You play it so much that it becomes like, you know, you start the game up, you're like, oh, you know what I mean? You want something new, something different. So that's why I like to play many different games. I can't believe this is still 15.4%. Come on now. If you own this game, get the plat. You know what I mean? I don't need to keep ultra rares. Or even rares. I don't care about my plat rarity. I've got super rare plats. I don't need this game to be rare. I just want more people to plat this game. No, well, not just this game, but you know what I mean? This game specifically right now I'm talking about. So it's not hard. I did it in 3 days without even really trying, you know what I mean? Well, then again, I've done it loads of times before, but still. You know what I mean. Anyway, enough ogling at bloody Josh on speedrun.com. I'm look up Luigi's Mansion. Club Penguin, you can't do that anymore. I kind of wish that they brought Luigi's Mansion to not Luigi's Mansion, Club Penguin. I was hoping they'd bring Club Penguin to PS4 at some point. They never did. But there you go. Oh, no Out of Bounds. It's been done in 55 minutes, 58 seconds. That's no Out of Bounds, though. Any percent? The any percent is 8 minutes and 26 seconds. The any percent. Not even 9 minutes. And that was done on the Wii. Hey, Linkus has had a record. A 7th, though. Linkus. Do I know any people on here? I know quite a few speedrunners, so I was kind of in that community when it started. I didn't like talk to everyone. I was just sort of in it. Not when it started, you know what I mean? I was just there. Well, I was in the Skype groups. Christ. The Skype groups. That Skype noise still haunts me sometimes. You know, that wah still gets me. Still scares me. Anyway, enough talking about nothing. I'll sort that out in my own time. But for now, thank you very much. Skype. I need to go and have a wash thinking about Skype. Oh god. Oh god. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated. Hope you have a lovely weekend. On Monday, I will probably be streaming The Last of Us on grounded mode, which is the hardest difficulty possible. Needless to say, Joel and Ellie will be getting their necks ripped out a lot. And also be full of bullets. That'd be fun. Christ almighty. I think I'm dying internally, as opposed to externally. Monday will be good. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. All good fun. I love Jak And Daxter. I'd happily play this again and again and again, as I have done before. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful game. So full of character. I'm not very good at the mechanics, but fuck it, you know. It's a fun game. Anyway, cheers very much. Have a lovely weekend, and as always, take care.